We're joined here by Micky Lawler, president of the WTA. Now, Micky, you guys have had a pretty busy last couple years in terms of streaming, media rights. Can you just talk about what the importance of building out your own live streaming, and then also the deal with the Perform Group has been for the WTA, and how it has elevated yourself in terms of the digital natives and when engaging your content?
Yes, so we started working with Perform in 2013, and at the time the digital platform was a combined platform with the ATP, which is the men's tennis professional tour. And then when that contract came to an end, we made the decision to do our own streaming platform because it made more sense to us to really own the space.
Yeah.
And speak directly to the fans, and to personalize it and grow it out and be future-proof in terms of always looking towards the horizon and beyond. And so that's what we've done. And we had a period of time when we were not online between the combined ATP and WTA, and those were the hardest 7 months of our lives because our fans demanded the online presence, and so it was heartwarming to see, but it was also very stressful because we needed to get this going. So we did this with the help of Perform. We also, it was at a time when we went from a production number of 800 matches to 2,000 matches, and we needed our own platform to really showcase all of those matches and reach our fans everywhere around the world.
Yeah, now with that, your fan base and your age group usually skews a little bit higher as tennis does. How has the adoption been in terms of these platforms for not only younger fans but also the older fans? And what have you seen that personalization that you mentioned play into the role in terms of people really engaging with the streaming content versus maybe your traditional linear content?
Well, actually, the Sports Business Journal just did a report and a study with a partner, Global Magna, and they showed that we were the only league that had a drop in average age of our fan. And so that was very interesting because I do think that our avant-garde way of looking at the digital platforms has helped bring down the average age. And also, we shouldn't underestimate the digital literacy of the older fan. I can tell you that my own mother, who's 86, she is very, very good on the iPad and does everything on her mobile phone. She gets frustrated sometimes, but she doesn't give up. And also, when we went through that 7-month period of not having all the matches online, streamed online, the older fans were going crazy because they couldn't see their favorite players. You know, they could be from a specific country or a specific region, and they demanded to see those players. And if the broadcasters hadn't picked up all the matches, then so eventually we'd like to integrate everything into the ecosystem of the WTA and the expansion of our own networks. But it's been a phenomenal partnership with Perform, and their expanded production team has been just fantastic. So we work together very well.
That's what I like to hear. Now, last one, most exciting thing that's happened since all this has been, and most exciting in your opinion, and maybe one thing you're looking forward to in the future as this relationship grows and your streaming capabilities grow and the content grow. Most exciting, most thing you're looking forward to?
Well, we would like to be in a position to speak to real fans ages 100 to 3, and what we'd like to see is to have. My grandfather was a professional soccer player for the Dutch national team, and he used to always say, it's not about the ball, it's what you can do with the platform, and it's about much more than the ball. And so that's what I would like to see is, there's no greater feeling than when you go to the Middle East and you get there and you succeed, when you were told 3 years earlier that you had lost your mind, that you would never take women's tennis to the Middle East, or to see the explosive growth in China and to be able to take a grassroots program and bring it to every school in China. So it's being able to capture the value of a Lena, a true champion, and really take every piece of that wake that she leaves behind and magnify it and make it lasting. So that's what I would like to see.